What if your faith didn't depend on how you feel? When Musa alayhi salam saw his staff turning into a snake, he panicked. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him, خُذْهَا وَلَا تَخَافْ سَنُعِيدُهَا سِيرَتَهَا الْأُولَى. Take it and do not fear. We will return it to its former state. Notice the order of the commands. First, take it, the action. Second, do not fear, the feeling. Third, the result, the snake returning to being a staff. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands the step first and comforts the heart second. But today, we flip the script. We wait to feel spiritual before we act. I don't feel connected in prayer. I don't feel ready to wear hijab. I don't feel inspired. I don't feel. We delay obedience, waiting for a mood to strike in order to act. But Revelation teaches us the opposite. Obey first, feel later. And when you obey, without waiting to feel, that's when the heart is trained. Because if your drive is emotion, what happens when emotion fades? Sometimes even the most spiritual moments feel dry. I remember visiting the Prophet ﷺ for the first time. I imagined I'd have tears and awe and connection, but when I finally stood before him, I felt nothing. Emptiness. Was I broken? Was I a hypocrite? I wrestled with it for days, until one moment, sitting in the Rawdah beside the grave of the Prophet ﷺ, I whispered, even if I feel nothing, I'm here for you, O Allah. And in that instant it hit, a flood, a moment I'll never forget. That experience taught me something powerful. Worship isn't about feelings, it's about truth. And truth doesn't change with emotion. We understand this in everything else. You don't have to be pumped to go to the gym, but gains are made when you go even when you don't want to. If you're struggling to learn, you don't give up, you continue through it, and that's when education really happens. But in our faith we expect different. We use our feelings as leaders rather than motivators. So when Musa alayhi salam was afraid, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him three things. First, خُذْهَا, take it, act. Second, وَلَا تَخَافْ, do not fear, work on your inner state. And finally, سَنُعِيدُهَا سِيرَتَهَا الْأُولَى, trust that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring things back better than they were before. Don't wait to feel ready. Obey and let the feelings flow.